Dito sa atin, sa Philippines, may mga extremists in the South. Okay sana kung galing yan ng Canada o galing Europe, kung ano man ang reliyon mo, wala akong pakialam. Pero yung terrorism, it's breed in some countries, lalo na yung mga terorista. In the Arabic world, karamihan. And they travel from dito sa Middle East, bababa yan sila dito ng Thailand, then down south, Malaysia, then go to Sabah, then up to Hulu, backdoor entrance, then to the mainland Philippines. Ang problema ko, sino yung mga tao and how many? So the United States must be open. Give me a list of the countries that you have influenced or cavorted na tatanggap nitong mga inyong sponsored refugees ninyo. Hindi amin yan, inyo yan eh. So, malaking bagay yan. Give us a list of the countries at kung ang distribution yan, ilan, how many Afghans are there, refugees? Dito, how many have you allocated for the Philippines to accommodate? Bigyan mo ako ng listahan. Huwag mo akong bigyan ng sikreto. You know, national interest or national security is our concern. Your confidentiality, hindi nga yung pangalan. Hindi namin yung pangalan. Ilang countries na dinistribute ninyo at what are the numbers na nilagay ninyo doon sa bayan na yan? You must be, you Americans are more better than us in the area of right of information. Kaya minsan magulo yan eh. If you practice it in America, then my God, practice it everywhere. Especially if it is not your country that you are putting at risk by accepting refugees, and they turn out to be a sooner or later terrorist also, which could sow or precipitate danger or trouble in the host countries. Gusto ko ang Amerika at ang Pilipinas lalo must demand a list of how many countries have you requested so that they can accommodate the refugees that you bring in. And ilang taon sila dito titira? How many are those programmed to be relocated permanently here or abroad? Kayo yung what do you do? It is fashionable for you to, go around the country that you are a country of peace and that you are for the oppressed. So, kalaki ng Amerika, didalhin na lang ninyo lahat yan doon. Bakit hindi nyo idiretso doon? Why? Is there something that you want to do? Perhaps vet them again? Assess them, evaluate them kung pwede ba sila o hindi. At bakit nyo i-distribute? Hindi naman gera namin to. Nang inak kayo yun ng hawak ng may gulo doon. It is you American only nakipag-alitan dyan sa Afghanistan, that you sided one faction there and you prop up a government that utterly failed the Afghanistan when there was evolution, allowing the Taliban to overrun it. They are in power. Kayo lang ang nakipag-alitan, wala kaming kasali. Bakit mo kami, why place a burden on us? America is so big. Yung deserto ninyo dyan sa, tubigan ninyo yan. Make the soil productive. Relocate them there and plant whatever food crops that you can produce for everybody. Bakit man kayo mag-ano sa amin? Ngayon, by the humanitarian interest of the Filipino, wag na muna yung UN, tatanggap talaga kami. Ako, pag mayroon ako tatanggap. My philosophy has always been, if there is anybody who is in need for help, especially if our lives are at stake, I would. No, as a member state of the United Nations, meron naman certain obligations to help. But alam mo, hindi yan. What is important is how this thing developed. How was the evolution done? Kayo yung nakapag-away. You sided with a certain segment of the party there. Parties, may pinapaboran kayo na talo, kagaya ng Vietnam. Pumunta kayo sa Vietnam. What did you do? Just before leaving Vietnam, yung mga refugees dinistribute ninyo. Ngayon, dito mga Vietnamese, Pilipino na. Of course, I welcome the Vietnamese. I will consider you my blood brother as an Asian. You are welcome here. And so would be the Afghanistans. You are my fellow human beings. Pero, tanong ito, bakit muna, before that, ano ba ang nangyari? Ito yung Amerika, nakikipag-alitan doon, nakikipagsali sa away. Ngayon, pumunta sila doon, you employed Afghanistans. And then, afterwards, as always, like in Vietnam, now in itong Afghanistan, you employed so many of them, so i-extricate mo yan sila. Tapos ilagay mo sa mga bayan na kaibigan mo. Ako hindi na kailangan. Even if I do not consider you really a close friend, America. As far as I'm concerned, I will accept anybody. Irrespective of color or creed. Ako, in the name of mankind. Pero kasi kayo you go there wherever you want to go and side with one party, and in the end they lose and you lose your pants too in the process. And now you want other countries to share the burden that you have imposed on yourself. Wala, hindi kami kasali. Not of our own making, not of our own liking, but it is you who started the trouble. Kaya nga, in the first place, kung gusto mo, dalhin mo yan sa Amerika lahat because the number in thousands. And that is the reason why I said, come up with a list of the countries, the host countries that you have selected or that you have talked to accept the refugees. How many each for each country? How many Afghans? Tignan ko kung ilan ang bibigay ninyo. We cannot accept thousands. I am sorry, I will object to that. Accepting them, yes, I said, because it is a part of your being, human being. Pero kung ikaw, maghanap ka lang na ring away sa ibang lugar. Tapos pag nagkaletse-letse, dalhin mo yung nagsuporta sa iyo and you begin to distribute.